Greetings, Magdalenas. We have a juicy upcoming new moon in Virgo 2021. And so I busted out the Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell, and we'll be doing a reading for your love life, for your business, or I call it blissness, directly here from Bali and other life tips. And we'll see what comes through, bringing in the energy of the Rose, of the Sisters of the Rose, Mary Magdalene. Welcome, welcome. So this card is coming through. Ooh, the crumbling. So it's been predicted based on the astrology that there is a lot of chaos and letting go and old systems falling. And we have answered the call. Whew. We've got some light and dark juxtapositioning here. So what we have going on at this lunation is it's definitely a midpoint. We have been building up to this moment of letting go of something really deep, really negative, really toxic. This has been in your lineage, your bloodline, as well as in your consciousness for this lifetime and many, many, many lifetimes. Mary Magdalene went through this initiation when she was incarnate on the planet. It was her death to rebirth, the resurrection. She had to go through a descent into the darkness, and this was the separation with her beloved Yeshua and the loss of life, or at least the illusion of the loss of life, of losing her beloved. So ultimately what this is we're going into a separation, abandonment, wound, a separation from source, a separation from our twin flame. That's the energy. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to go through something this dark and heavy, but this is the energy that's purging out. It's purging out in the cells on a cellular level, old toxins coming out. So this is a good time to do your cleansing, working with cleansing herbs, vegetable juice cleanses, working with your healing practitioner, doing a little sweating in the infrared sauna, and doing what you can to release negative energies and influences from your life. This includes personalities, people, even toxic Netflix addictions that you might have, or certain shows that bring your energy into the dark. We want to keep your energy really high and light. Now this card, you have already been called over here. This says, answer the call, what your soul is calling you to do. Whereas this one said, the crumbling, what are you clinging on to? This is actually, you're already on this path. You have been called to your soul purpose work. Now, some of you are very much on soul purpose. You've been leading your body of work. You've been taking action, and you've been doing this for some time. And some of you are just getting really into this body of work. What I'm feeling is that many of you have been going along with family agreements, meaning you've been people pleasing your people, your peeps, your lineage. You've been doing things, let's say not 100% from your sovereign truth, but you've been trying to please them from this really sweet, loving inner child. And Virgo is the virgin. She represents the maiden, the young girl. And there's this image of this young woman who's sitting and looking at her future. And it feels like there's this looking at where you want to be, but this steadiness in the family energy. So there's a lot of root chakra crumbling right now. So this is really cool because it offers an opportunity to reset your money space. This new moon is a great time to do a money ritual. We're actually going to be doing a live money ritual at the new moon in Virgo when we meet on the lunation at its peak. But this is a great time not only to vision what you want to create, but also to ask, what is the vision telling you? What has the call been calling you into for some time? And how is this call different from the family call? The things that your family wants you to do, the way your people have wanted to do things or have operated for a long time. There's a very different path. And this very much relates to, like I'm saying, root chakra money. And there's a Magdalene money code that's wanting to come through for you. Now I'm going to hop over to this card over here, the Council of Light. We actually have the family of light here. We have different light beings. I'm not sure who these depictions are, but we obviously have a Divine Mother, Mary. And what I'm picking up from this card is there are, I would say, codes that come from much higher dimensions than the third dimension that we're in, that are higher vibration, higher density, that involve new money systems being created. This is cryptocurrency on some level. This is also a consciousness in how money is exchanged through your current financial systems. This is a very, very high vibrational energy, and the frequency is high, the number is high. It says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms, and it feels like there's actually advanced technologies coming in to clean up some really dark, heavy, old systems, codes, like all the crumbling that's happening here. It's also happening in the consciousness of money. Money holds vibration, it holds consciousness, and when it gets swampy and soupy, and there's just a lot of dead energy, we need to get it cleared up. And there's higher vibration helpers from the other side. The light family is here. The Council of Light is here to help us in clearing up the mess. And it's our responsibility to answer that call. And part of the call is to create your own systems, to create your own new way, to do things from that yin within, that place inside of yourself. Listen to that first, to channel, to follow intuition, and also receive high vibrational advice, receive systems support. For those of you who are seeking to grow your blissness to 6 or 7 figures, for example, the cards are telling us that we want to listen to our internal voice, what I call pussy power, and really tap into that womb wisdom over here, and to intuit the ideas, let them flow through you from your divine feminine energy. And the masculine systems are here, how to create a successful business launch, how to successfully enroll clients, how to put together your high-end packages, how to, etc., etc. It's the blend of this that needs to happen. And unfortunately, to blend your feminine and to blend your masculine, we have to cross over the threshold, which is the crucible, the crucifixion, the crumbling. And that creates the coronation of the king and the queen. It is the death that creates rebirth. It is the cycle of life that creates the whole. So it's allowing the old systems to die that creates the new systems. And in some way, it's actually making peace with the old systems, learning to love them, to set a healthy boundary with them and their negative energy, but also say, hey, here's where we're at. Sometimes we need a little bit of just making peace with the darkness. So allowing yourself to die and trusting in the higher power, you can do this. I'm seeing a lot of this money energy coming through the cards, which is the old way you're operating with money is dying. The scarcity, the belief systems. I was enslaved for so many lifetimes. My family members had a hard time making money. The old stories can just be washed away right now, and new adventures can come through. You can create your wealth your way, and you do need divine masculine systems and support, but it's always coming from inside of your soul, at the very core of your feminine womb and your heart. Hopefully you enjoy this. I would love to see you, if you are a divine feminine entrepreneur who is committed to creating a successful 6-figure, 7-figure blissness and doing it her way and rising the money mindset. Right now we're going to be doing an awesome Virgo new moon ritual specifically to up-level your money codes, plant the new seeds in your business, and to grow past the upper limits that have been blocking you and blast free into your divine feminine cash flow. So click the link below, and I look forward to seeing you there. Namaste, namasko.